What's going on YouTube? It's your girl Mercedes and we back, you feel me? Sadie's gang, you feel me? The gang, because we don't come with no price tag. Remember that shit. Period. Anyways, y'all, I'm back. I had a little vacay, you know what I'm saying? Your girl has some things going on, some family situations going on, you feel me? I ain't gotta explain much, but I'm back. Now as for the uploads, I will upload as consistently as I can. You guys gotta understand, of course, I'm still dealing with this situation, so... But it looks like we're gonna get into the comeback of Gunna from snitch to top of the game, or to the top rapper of the game, whatever the fuck. Anyways, I want to pronounce this right. Or say this right. The comeback of Gunna from snitch to top of the rap game. Okay. Now, obviously, everybody remembered what happened with Gunna. You feel me? I heard he got himself involved into some, YSL classified information. And, apparently he said something that he shouldn't have said. So, I'm not even gonna waste no time. Let's just get into it. Let me stop.
Ollie and
these ads.
So perfect. And what people didn't know was she was.
I'm not gonna say that.
News broke that Gunna had taken a deal in the Young Thug YSL Rico trial. A lot of people thought his career was over.
Yeah, I did too.
Other rappers turned their backs on Gunna, but instead of falling off, Gunna made one of the craziest comebacks in rap history. And today we're breaking down how he went from being labeled as a snitch to taking over the rap game all by himself. Back in 2022, Young Thug, Gunna, and
hold on, wait. Young Thug detained on RICO charges. Gunna and 28 YSL members charged in 56 count indictment.
20 other YSL affiliates got hit with the RICO indictment in Georgia. The charges came out of nowhere and shocked the whole rap game. Young Thug is one of the most popular rappers in the industry, and nobody expected him to get wrapped up in a case like that. But the drama was just getting started. Gunna and Young Thug both tried to bond out before the trial started, but the judge blocked them from posting bail. The RICO indictment accused YSL of all kinds of violent crimes, but Gunna was only accused of receiving stolen property and drug possession with intent to distribute. Even though the cops didn't think Gunna did anything serious, he was still facing a long time in prison just because he was affiliated with YSL and Thug. Then a few months after he got booked, Gunna shocked everyone when the news broke that he had taken an Alfred plea in the case. An Alfred plea basically means you're not admitting to any crimes, but the court can still have a good chance of taking you down if the case went to trial. So Gunna pleaded guilty to one charge of racketeering and was released from jail the same day. Gunna put out a statement after he came home and said that he had not made any statements, cooperated with the cops, or agreed to testify against anyone else in the case. Gunna said that he never thought YSL was a gang and wrote, "I love and cherish my association with YSL music and always will." But then the situation got way more complicated. A video from Gunna's plea hearing leaked online, and what he told the court made a lot of people turn on him. In the leaked video, a prosecutor says,
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am. Gunna also confirmed that he was in a whip with Young Thug when the cops pulled him over and found drugs and a gun in the car.
I mean, what do they say? One say something, one go down, I'll go down, or whatever. But it's like, we really gotta quit or cut out this whole snitching culture we got going on, because I'm sorry, I'm not finna do time for somebody, for something I didn't even do or whatever, or this, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do time for somebody that I didn't do the case. I didn't do the crime. Why do I gotta do the time? You feel me? So it's just I don't know. With this whole snitching thing, this whole snitching culture, I just think it needs to be completely canceled, to be honest. You know how many murders, how many cold cases there are, and how many missing children there are, and all these people know something but they ain't talking. And it's just you gotta look at it what if that was your brother or your kid or your sister, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it from that point of view, but a lot of people ain't looking at it from that. And so I don't know, I just think snitching is just kind of calling somebody a snitch because they don't want to do time for a crime that you caused. I'm sorry, people like that saying, "Oh, you should have did the time. Why'd you say?" You kind of you giving me lame vibes. You can't be a man or be a real woman or be a real man and just take on your own case or your own shit that you caused. Somebody got to go down for it. That's kind of just wild to me.
He said that the drugs and gun weren't his, and a lot of people thought Gunna was throwing Thug under the bus.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped the vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, Gunna kept showing up to Thug.
I mean, technically he didn't sit here and say, like, he didn't throw Young Thug under the bus. He technically didn't say, oh, it's Thug's. Like, no. He just said that it wasn't his. Young Thug could say the same thing, and guess what? I mean, I'm just saying, like, if it ain't yours, you know, that I don't think that's snitching. If you just said something isn't yours, that's not exactly snitching or throwing someone under the bus or saying, oh, it's theirs. Like, it might not be theirs either. Who knows? But all that stuff, I don't know. That's a little,
Myself, he posted a pic on Instagram and said,
beautiful house.
Niggas acting like they're switching to a side, but it's only one side. Hashtag YSL the label. Hashtag free Thug and yeah, Gunna back. But that's when all the distance started. Boosie Badass posted the video from Gunna's plea hearing and said, "Rap, this would have put tears in my eyes." And when TMZ asked Boosie if he would work with Gunna for $1 billion, Boosie said,
"I don't want to talk about it, Rap."
Freddie Gibbs also hopped in and clowned Gunna over the situation when he tweeted, "Niggas telling fibs," which was a response to Gunna dissing him on the track Hoochie Gown when Gunna raps, "High above the rim, I can't fuck with Freddie Gibbs. Niggas telling fibs, rich kids try to get next to me. You know your chance is slim." Gunna and Freddie Gibbs started beefing back in 2020 after a video came out where Gunna was talking to a reporter about his cousin who's serving a life sentence for allegedly killing a little girl. At first, people thought it was a clip from a show called Crime Stoppers, which is about tracking down criminals. And Freddie Gibbs tweeted, "If you was on Crime Stoppers TV, you would snitch. Ain't no way around it." Some of Gunna's old homies started dissing him too after he took the plea deal. Lil Durk and Gunna linked up on tracks like What Happened to Virgil and Lies About You.
No, because I bet you money when both Young Thug and Gunna went to jail, like when this was first announced, I bet you everybody was sitting here saying, free Young Thug, free Gunna, free Gunna, free Young Thug, da, da, da. Now it's oh, you this and that because you snitched, because you took the plea deal. Which one is it? Like, which one is it? Do y'all not want to see me free, or do y'all want to see me free? Like, this is what I'm saying. This snitch culture shit, people gotta cut this shit the fuck out.
But when Gunna made
we ain't kids no more. Y'all need to grow up.
On DJ Academic's podcast, they call Gunna a rat.
Nah, I don't sit up and play games, man. That man told you. You should have went in there and kept your mouth closed. If you a rat, you a rat. And if you rewind this clip a little bit, I looked into the camera and I told you, if you a rat, I fucking hate you. But I love Thug.
Durk also dissed him in a snippet from a new track and raps, "What happened to Virgil, he probably gonna tell." Durk isn't the only homie who stopped rocking with Gunna though.
Wow.
Lil Baby and Gunna were tight for years.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of songs and mixtape together. And their track Drip Too Hard racked up over 1 billion streams on Spotify. But after Gunna got out of jail,
I used to listen to that shit all the time in high school.
Lil Baby cut him off completely and allegedly dissed him on an unreleased track when he rapped, "Pussy niggas taking pleas, I know Slime ain't happy." Then he allegedly took another shot at Gunna on the track 350 and rapped, "I know one day it's gonna hit me. Bro ain't never coming back. Ain't never say nothing about it, nigga. You know you a rap." In an interview, Lil Baby said that
See, this is why I have to be telling kids and telling younger folks, like, don't get involved into this stupid gang bull BS, because as soon as it gets to a point where your life is on the line and now you gotta save yourself, all of a sudden you a snitch, you this, you that, you da-da-da, you a rat. That's why I'm telling everybody, don't get involved in this BS that everybody be getting into, thinking this shit is cool, tough, because it ain't. It's not cute, it ain't nothing. If anything, it's gonna end up either you behind bars or you dead. That's simple. There's only 2 ways it could go. Choose.
Me and Gunna like neighbors, you know what I'm saying? So for them,
that's supposed to be your best friend, man.
Already like got like that, kind of listen to them.
a lot of fans went out for dissing his old homie and then acted differently during interviews. Young Thug's dad even said that Lil Baby needs to shut the fuck up because Lil Baby doesn't know what's going on, never even showed up to court to support Thug.
I was gonna say, wait, hold on. Didn't Young Thug make it clear that Gunna didn't snitch or something? Like, didn't he, like, aren't they cool or something? Like, I don't know.
The fuck up. Cause he don't know what's going on. Ask Lil Baby, have he ever came to a court date?
It wasn't just other rappers who dissed Gunna though.
Damn.
Random dudes spotted Gunna at the mall and called him a rap. Gunna security stepped up and pressed the dude about what he said.
I said, look at Gunna. Nah, what you said before that? Whatever I wanted to say, brother. Nah, why you can't repeat it? I never want to repeat it. Check him out.
Then the troll tried to get the security guard to swing on him so he could sue. Gunna obviously wasn't worried about the situation though.
Wow.
Gunna
see,
first got
this is why you gotta be careful when you're famous.
A lot of rappers and fans were dissing him, and even some of his old homies were turning their backs on him. People thought Gunna's career was over, but then he came back and shocked the whole rap game. 5 months after he came home, Gunna dropped his first track since getting locked up, Bread and Butter. He allegedly clapped back a little baby turning on him and rapped, "Peeping shit, I'm seeing niggas fall back. You bitch ass niggas got me as the topic of the chat. You switched on me when you know you were business with the rap. And the boy that's like your brother, ain't nobody speak on that." Fans connected the lines to Lil Baby immediately because he's tied with P from Quality Control Records, who allegedly snitched during the murder case back in 2010. Gunna claimed he wasn't dissing Lil Baby on the track though, and said, "I'm just letting the world hear my story." Lil Baby isn't the only rapper he allegedly dissed on the track. Fans also thought Gunna took a shot at Lil Durk on the same track when he rapped, "These rap boys need more strength."
Does somebody want to tell me where Lil Baby went anyways? That nigga ain't dropped no music, no album, no nothing in the last, like, going on 4 years now. Some couple of years now. I ain't heard nothing. Let me know in the comment section, where Lil Baby go?
Heard he put my name on wax. You wouldn't even believe I ain't had to watch my back. This nigga's really talking. How you think we done got snapped? Gunna also addressed being called a snitch. He rapped, "Never gave no statement or agreed to take no stand on it. On whatever you niggas on, and trust me, I'ma stand on it. Lawyers and the DA did some sneaky shit. I fell for it. On my P's and Q's, because this time I'm prepared."
What they be saying, this was something my mom always told me. You come into this world alone, you die, you go out of this world alone. So it's like I said, for y'all to like call him this and that for saving himself out of a situation is just kind of wild to me. I get it, he probably has some type of vow to the gang and all that, but it's like, I mean, I don't know. Would y'all do time for something y'all didn't really do? I don't know. I don't know how to really go about this, because it's like he was involved in all that stuff, and you made a vow to to YSL that you're gonna keep your lips shut, but you didn't. So I don't know how to feel about this, to be honest.
People went crazy when the video of Gunna's plea leaked. They thought it would be used against Young Thug and the rest of the YSL crew, but it turns out that everyone had the situation twisted. Part of Gunna's plea agreement was that he wouldn't have to testify in the YSL case.
That's what I was about to say. Isn't it in his agreement he doesn't have to exactly explain what's going on?
The plea was a statement against his own interest only related to his case. That basically meant that whatever Gunna said during the hearing can't be used against anyone else.
Right, and why is right?
Or even involved with the RICO case anymore.
Okay.
Bread and Butter had his name buzzing everywhere, and the day after he dropped it, he released an entire project called "A Gift and a Curse." The album popped off. It sold over 85,000 copies.
Bomb album.
Week, and it was clear that Gunna was trying to prove something to everyone after all the drama. Critics and fans were all rocking with the album, and what made the sales even crazier is that he didn't have any features at all. Gunna carried the whole thing himself.
By himself.
Made it clear that he wasn't going anywhere. He also talked about Young Thug on the track, "I was just thinking," and raps, "Only out of pride because he's feeling for my bro. And you know my mind, you done watch that nigga grow. Know you hearing the lies that your little brother my foe. Yeah, I had copped out, but don't let him say I told." When Gunna took the plea deal, a big reason people were shocked at the news was since Gunna and Thug have been like brothers for years. Back in the day, Gunna started his career in the rap game all by himself, but wasn't making any big waves in the industry. He had been rapping since he was 15 years old and dropped his first mixtape in 2013. But linking up with Young Thug changed everything. In 2015, Gunna's homie Keith Troop introduced him to Young Thug. Keith Troop had connections all over Atlanta and was cool with Thug too. Keith knew that they could do big things together, but unfortunately, Keith was killed before he could see Gunna and Thug's careers take off. After Keith Troop was shot and killed, it made Gunna and Young Thug get closer. Thug started putting Gunna on tracks with stars like Travis Scott and Gucci Mane. Gunna ended up signing to YSL Records in 2016, and that's when he really popped off. Gunna started dropping projects with YSL and became one of the hottest rappers in Atlanta. Gunna and Young Thug had platinum tracks together.
I think my first song that I heard from Gunna was "Oh, Okay." But let me know in the comment section, what was y'all first Gunna song y'all ever heard?
But Gunna wasn't just riding Thug's way. He had his own lane and was making hits with Drake, Travis Scott, and other huge artists. After he took the plea deal, Gunna was still showing love to Thug the whole way through, but rumors were flying that Thug wasn't rocking with him anymore. A week after Gunna's album came out, Thug released an album from jail, and on the track Jonesboro, fans thought Thug was dissing Gunna with the line, "Y'all niggas just a bunch of dykes fucking niggas. Nigga told him he was my homie. I can't miss him. Ain't nobody feel him." The track was probably recorded way before the Rico case even happened though, so it wouldn't make sense that Thug was
He could have been talking
Gunna.
about somebody else.
Then the alleged jail call leaked from Thug that shocked everyone. The call was allegedly Young Thug talking to Lil Baby about responding to Gunna's diss on Bread and Butter. Young Thug said he wanted Baby to respond on Thug's album, Business is Business, which he wanted to drop the same day as Gunna. Fans were crazy over the call, but then Young Thug's sister hopped in and said it was a fake call made with AI. Thug hasn't said anything about the Gunna situation, but he did end up dropping his album 1 week after Gunna came out with The Gift and the Curse. A lot of people thought Thug was trying to take the shine away from Gunna and keep him out of the spotlight. But even if that was the plan, it didn't work out for Thug. Gunna put his album out with no help from features, while Young Thug had all kinds of stars on his project. Thug had tracks with Drake, Future, Travis Scott, 21 Savage, and Lil Uzi Vert, but he still only sold around 4,000 more copies than Gunna in the first week. Gunna also scored a massive hit off the track Fuck You Mean. It popped off immediately and racked up over 500 million streams just on Spotify. Back in the day, most of Gunna's biggest tracks were with other stars in the game, but in 2023, Gunna proved he didn't need anyone else to help him take over the industry. Nobody expected Gunna to come back like that, and Hip Hop DX even gave him the award for Comeback of the Year in 2023.
Shit, I didn't even see it coming, boy. I was like, what? This man, bro.
23. A lot of people were expecting his career to crash, and Gunna clowned him on Instagram after his album popped off and hit the charts. Then Gunna kept the momentum going, linked up with Offset for the track Proud of Them. It was another massive hit, and Gunna talked about the Stitcher situation again, and he raps, "Pop a Percocet, help you feel better. I set the trend, I'm a trendsetter. I'm not a rat, still getting cheddar." Fans were still talking about whether Young Thug had beef with him or not. But when Gunna hit the stage at the Barclays Center for his first concert since getting locked up, he shouted Thug out and had massive screens around him that said, "Free Jeffrey." When Gunna took the deal, a lot of people immediately thought Thug was gonna stop rocking with him. But then some news broke that changed everything.
We've got
an
incredible show for you.
Goodness. I don't like watching scary stuff because y'all weird.
Back in 2015, Young Thug and Lil Wayne were beefing heavy. They were both tight with Birdman and had linked up in the studio together. But then Thug announced in 2014 that he was going to call his album The Carter 6. Around the same time, Wayne and Birdman were having a ton of label drama, while Thug and Birdman
I remember that.
in a group called Rich Gang. Then the cover art for The Carter 6 came out, where Thug was posted naked on the front, and Wayne called him out at the show and said,
"I want y'all to do me a favor and stop listening to songs that of niggas that post naked on their motherfucking album."
Young Thug said there wasn't any issues and he wasn't trying to beef with Wayne. But then Thug announced he was doing a show in the Holly Grove Projects where Wayne grew up and said,
"Yeah, YSL, Carter 6 coming out Friday, first show, New Orleans, Holly Grove."
Don't do lean, y'all. Don't do it.
Fuck niggas, get me down, better yet, beat me down, you did. With them dicks too, nigga. Yeah.
Then in April 2015, Wayne's tour bus got shot up while he was in Atlanta. Luckily, no one got hit, but the police booked a dude named Jimmy Winfrey for the shooting, who was allegedly Thug's road manager at the time. Rumors were flying for years that Thug or Birdman were involved with the shooting, and the tour bus shooting is also part of the RICO indictment. And that's why everyone was shocked when Lil Wayne announced a new track with Thug in April 2024. Thug's issues with Wayne allegedly almost turned deadly. So if he's ready to squash something like that, he might still be rocking with Gunna too.
Yeah.
Nobody on the outside really knows what's going on between them right now. But if Thug was really treating Gunna like a op, it wouldn't make sense for Gunna to keep showing him love like he's been.
Right.
A lot of people thought Gunna was hurting Thug's case when he took the plea deal. But at the end of the day, it doesn't look like what Gunna said can even be used in the trial. Thug's dad even said that Gunna didn't do anything that hurt them.
Gunna hasn't done anything whatsoever that can hurt us on this case. Period.
And he obviously knows way more about the case than any fan posting on social media about it. It's not clear how Thug really feels about the situation, but Gunna isn't letting all the drama slow him down at all. He's been dropping music and taking over the industry by himself. And he's even been hitting the gym so much that people started saying he got cloned while he was locked up. When Gunna took the plea deal, a lot of people were waiting for him to fall off. but instead he came back better than ever and has been proven he doesn't need anyone's help to stay in the spotlight. And if Doug beats his case and links back up with his old homie in the studio again, there's no telling how big the next collab will be.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry about these ads, man. I don't even know what they got going on there. Anyways, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please like, share, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications, all that jazz. You know, show some love. If you want to show some love, show some love. If you don't want to, it's all good. Sadie's gang ain't gonna be butthurt over here. We good. Anyways, y'all. Let me know in the comment section how y'all summer's been going. Let me know also how y'all 4th of July was. Mine was pretty dope. It was pretty cool. But I'm gonna catch y'all in another mother freaking video. Deuces.